What's up, guys? Murph here. Back in Hunter. Haven't played this game in... I think the last video I made was like a year ago, which is kind of crazy. And I came back in, started playing, and got instantly addicted again. Decided to do a fallow grind. Now, I know we did a fallow grind, and it was unsuccessful. But since then, I've been watching tons of videos. There's been some updates, things like that. I came around and started laying out some zones, but I'm running around picking up everything and starting again because already I screwed up. But yeah, I haven't done much. I've opened up, as far as the map, all this area, which is basically, this is Te Aroro, by the way, and basically all your zones are right here, which makes it very easy. I'm gonna try herd management, but again, I'm scared to death of it. I feel like I just don't know what I'm doing. We got some fallow over there running away. I don't know where they went. But, again, oh, there he is. Level 4. Yeah, this is arguably the best map to do the fallow deer challenge on. I got a little map on the side on my other screen where I'm going to go open up all the drink zones. I'm not going to bore you with that. I just wanted to make a little intro, say hello, and get to it. Now, this zone I'm going to keep because I just went here and set it up. There was a huge, bunch of deer over there. So we're going to keep this one for now. I'm going to go look for all my drink zones, which, again, I have a map over here. I'll name all the people I get this stuff from because they work really hard doing things like that. Now, there's a couple different maps. I found one with literally all the drink zones revealed. But this guy circled basically all the real good ones. So if we end up not herd managing, at least we can get our 8 main zones set up. And that is what I'm going to do now. Okay, so I went ahead and picked up all my tents and stuff. And I wanted to show you guys what I am carrying around here. So I've got my 243, the Ranger. Everybody has that gun, comes with the game. Of course, I'm using the polymer bullets for it. I got the big sight that I like, which I haven't put on, by the way, yet. Let me go ahead and load this up. So I'll put that there. I'll put that there. Put that there. You can use whatever kind of scope you want. I'm going to put this here. And my tents here. So I got all my tripods. I got 9 of them. I've got 9 tents. How do I only have 9 tents? I think I have others in other colors, but again, you're gonna need 16 tents, and I'll just buy them as I move on. 16 grand each. I could probably buy about 4 of them right now, but we'll wait. We'll pick up money as we're going. Consumables, of course, I've got the, lures. I've got the fallow deer lure. We'll bring around some scent just because we can fit it. And we got our binocs, the Apex View 7x42s, and of course the tents and the tripods. We're going to need a lot more tripods as well. I don't know where all my stuff is. What's next? Okay, now I want to do this step by step because I want people to help me. This is the first time I'm going to try the herd management. And what do I hear? A little mallard walking around here. Yeah, so I'm going to keep out all the boring stuff like me going place to place, but I'll show you as I get to each place what I'm doing. Okay, so the first place I'm going to go is right here. Again, I'm using that guy's map I found. I will try to remember in the descriptions who I use. I use Lady Legend. I also use Bizter, is that his name? And a couple more. Again, I'll give credit for the 30 people that are watching this. But we're going to go down here. Now, he's got the top part circled. But I'm just going to run down here and have a look. I'm going to change the time to about 10:30. Now, normally I might go to about 11. But since I'm running all the way there, I'll give myself a little extra time. And that makes sure your fallows are drinking between 10 and 1. So you want to make sure you're there around 11, 11:30 to make sure everybody's conglomerating. Alright, so let me head down there and I'll bring you back. Okay, so I was running around here, opening up the zones, found a couple. But I see a really good one here. Those guys are exactly like the distance I want to shoot. And it looks like a good zone. I got the 2 males. And so what I'm going to... Now, what I understand about herd management is you want 8 main zones. And that means zones that you're going to come in every time, shoot your deer, and keep coming back to them. And then at all your other drink zones, you have... What do they call those? Exterior zones. So those, you want to go and shoot the high-level deer so they respawn in areas in your main zones. You want to leave the lows there, anything under 150, I think someone said. So yeah, so while you are running around setting up your zones, it's a good idea if you see one you think is going to be your main zone, and go ahead and set it up. Now, I think this was good. You also want to watch your distances. In other words, 170 up to whatever is a good safe zone. See, that's what I want to do now is we'll do this. And we'll set it up 170 from that. Now watch, this might scare some away. No, it didn't. Okay. So I'm just going to go a little farther here. Although it looks like they're all spawning over there, so I'm going to take my chances here. As long as we can get this down here. Alright. And then you want to set your tent up between 230 and 250, I think. And that will eliminate you scaring them away when you spawn into the tent. So I'm going to put this one right about here. Maybe a little farther. It's always farther than you think. Alright, this should be good, but this is... Oh, good. Look at that. Nice. I'll have it so I'm facing my tripod when I land in it. And they didn't go away. Now, those got scared away. But that's okay, because, again, I'm not going to be shooting that zone. Anyway, there's our first set. Well, we have 2 setups, right? We have the original one that I didn't take down, which I already forgot where it is. I think, oh, it's right here. And then we have this one. So we have 2 zones set up now. Still got a million drink zones to find. Actually, only about 40 to 45. And that's why this is such a good map to do this on. Is because there's not as many drink zones to find. Alright, I'm going to move on. Now, what do I shoot out of my main zones? The big ones, right? And the reason we leave the small ones in the exterior zones is so when you shoot something here, it comes back here, right? Because all your exterior zones already have their males. You left the small ones there, and then you leave them alone once you have the small ones there, I think. But looks like this is a perfect one. I'm actually going to take a couple shots here. When that scope sways so much, turn off your auto run. See, that's a lot of sway. Alright, let's shoot these guys. Damn it. I'm not quick enough to grab... I do that all the time. I'm not quick enough to grab 2 at a time yet. You know, I've only got 500 hours in the game. Anyway, always pick up your kills. I think what I'm going to do here real quick is grab the doggy. Come on, buddy. Let's go. Oh, P.S. You could grab drink zones from the animals up to 2 hours after their drink time. So once it hits 1 o'clock, I'll probably grab my ATV and maybe zip around the lake again, because I'm going to be real anal about this. Alright. I have no idea where the hell I was, so we'll ask Buddy to help us out. I think it was a little down farther. Looks like everybody's gone now anyway. Oh, he found it. And that's why you get the dog, my friends. What you got, buddy? Bring me to it. Oh, I've way past it. There he goes. It was a bad shot. That's... Oh, no, it wasn't a bad shot. It was a good shot, actually. He is bleeding medium, which for a fallow, they usually don't run too far. Especially when you hit one of their organs. And I think he's right there. Yep. Alright, so we'll count this as our first one, even though I did shoot a couple. Thank you, bud. Count it as a silver. Now, unlike the other fallow grind, where I was keeping track on the screen and of every bronze, silver, gold, no trophy, I'm just going to count all the non-trophies, the bronze, the silvers, and the golds as kills. And then we'll keep track of, like, diamonds and rares and things like that. But there we go. First kill in the book. And we opened up a bunch of spots here, which is cool. Probably got all of them, but you do have to come back a couple times, or so I hear, before you get literally all of them opened up. It's only 12 o'clock now, so we could still pick up tracks in other places, but I think all the deer that were here are gone. I am going to finish around the lake so we can pick up any tracks that, or any spots that we might have missed. Oh, I got too close to them, but they were still here. I'm going to let them go. Again, I don't want too much pressure around here, and I want to decide where I'm going to really... That actually looks like a good one. And it's pretty far from here. 204 meters. Yeah, when I spawn in there, it's going to chase those away, so we won't make that a main zone. What are you doing? Trying to be brave? Alright, we're going to just run right by them. But as you'll see here, we don't have to have them here to open up the zone. Oh, I guess I opened that one already. My bad. Alright, so I think I did this one pretty good. Again, we'll come back. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fallow drink zones. This is a red deer, so obviously not going to count that. Those are all those guys leaving, right? I chased them all the way around the lake. They were just running with me. Okay, so now, what time is it? It's still only noon. I'm going to go right over... I think he's got... Oh, he's got the lake circled. Right about here. So, okay. We'll use this. Whoops. Use this. And then I'll go run around there and show you what I got. Alright, one other thing I wanted to mention, and I don't understand these that well, but I think that's a solo zone. I didn't even get a drink zone indicator for... Oh, maybe it wasn't. No, I don't think he's part... They're traveling. He's not. And it's a relatively low score, under 150, so I'm going to leave that there. Otherwise, if you shoot that, it'll respawn somewhere else because you're going to destroy the zone. But now as it is, if I'm understanding correctly, is he'll just be there forever. So instead of shooting that and it recreating another zone somewhere where he might spawn higher, like let's say for instance it spawned a diamond, it's going to respawn somewhere else and I might never find it again without going and rechecking all the exterior zones. Again, please let me know if that's correct thinking. So this actually looks like a pretty good main zone. I've got a group with 2 males, 2 females. I've got lots of room to set up here. I think I'm going to do that. Put that there. We'll get 170 meters away. I should be able to put this down with no problem. Okay, they didn't move. Now we're going to go to 250. I think it's like 230 to 250. I've been using 240 lately, actually. Alright. Okay, they didn't move. Now maybe we'll go shoot one. So I should be able to sprint right up to that tripod. And you want to use tripods because... I don't exactly know. I know you can shoot like 12 or 13 from the tripod without blowing out your zone. If you don't use it, you could shoot 3. But I guess that's each time you come? Oh, they left. I didn't even notice they left. Did I chase them away? Alright, well, again, we'll check all that. I think I'm pretty much done with this area here. I am going to run up there and just make sure. I'm looking at my other screen now. He has, like, this area circled. So I'm going to run maybe to about there. See if we see any drink zones. And I'll let you know. Oh, this might be one. This is what you're looking for after they leave, if you don't grab them while they're drinking. Those are red deer. So, now just something I got to avoid while I'm doing my counting. I was kind of hoping that wouldn't happen. But yeah, there's nothing else over here, so I'm going to zip back where we just put our tent. And continue on. And as soon as I As soon as I got here, fallow deer split. Now, that could be two things. It could be that wasn't the zone I'm shooting, because this is. Or we might have to move our tent. We'll have to do a couple more tests to figure that out. Again, you gotta be super patient when you're doing this, but once you're done, it should help you. It doesn't guarantee your great one is gonna spawn any quicker, because people have reported getting great ones with and without herd management, but it'll greatly increase the amount of rares and diamonds and stuff you get, apparently. I can't believe there wasn't even a drink zone here. Who did I scare? Oh, you know who I might have scared away? That solo dude. Here's where he went, so if they were drinking... Alright, that was a fail. I really have no idea why they're not running from me. Why are you guys not running? And I'm not getting a drink zone there. Huh. Well, we got two more. We got a gold. I mean, those are pretty easy, right? And we got a silver. Alright, just thought that was a little odd. Now here's an interesting one. I think we're gonna make this one of our... like this one. So let's go 250. Look at this. This is funny too. This is a tent I saw. I was like, whoa, I don't even see that on my map, but it's just part of the map. You can't take it or anything. Alright, this is pretty perfect. So we're gonna go ahead and put this down. Okay, and then we're gonna go to 170. Now, this might not end up as one of my main zones, but it looks pretty damn good, so... And I think we'll be able to shoot on 2 zones from here. We haven't talked about pickup tents yet either. So that would be where you put a tent down there. They're still a little far, right? Wait a second. Let me spot one. And then you see this. I think we could go even a little closer. I'm gonna go to about here. And then I think there's 2 zones over there. There's that one. And this one, yeah. Anyway, let's take a couple shots. Oh, I didn't even look at it. Does it matter right now? I don't think it really does. But that's the only male in this group. Kind of worried about... Oh, no, it's not. I think I hit them both. Whether I killed them or not, that's another story. Alright, go do your thing, bro. P.S. The other guys didn't even move. So this is a pretty great spot. But would I be able to hit those far ones? Not that great of a shot. Because I can't put another... Well, I could, right? Wait a second. We could shoot the first ones. Let's spot something down there real quick. And then run to here. I'm going to go to about 200 because I think a couple deer in those zone were a little closer. Maybe right up until here. Remember, you can drop twice as many tripods as you do tents. I think it's 32. And then we can shoot 2 from here. Look at all those. So I'll shoot the low ones, right? Anything under 150, which is none of them. Actually, let's worry about that later. Let's just shoot for now. Alright, now, buddy, let's go find these first 2. Alright, we got a real good find on, or a real good shot on that one. Buddy's already onto it. Wasn't there 2 we got here, though? Oh, there he is. There's one of them, anyway. I forgot how many you killed so far. Maybe like 5. Nice silver. Thank you, bud. How about the next one? Now, I thought there was 2 that ran this way. Here we go. Oh, I didn't hit him so good. But you still want to pick up your kills. If he's bleeding a little, you should go get him. This one might be far. It's only bleeding a little bit. I'm such a bad hunter. You know what? I'm thinking of letting this one go. I'm wasting a lot of time just chasing him. And he's still running. I'm going to chase him right over this ridge, and if I don't see him, we're going to have to let him go. I feel bad. Yeah, see, he's still running. Oh, there he is. Guess he ran till he dropped. Silver. Even though we didn't hit a vital organ. Alright, so let me get back where we were running from, and we'll go look for those other 2. Alright, Buddy's barking, but I'm pretty sure he's barking at this one. Which we hit good. Well, not great, but good enough. Got a silver on that. Find anything else, bro? There should be one more around here. Looks like he's got something. Trying to keep the minutes off this video too, because I know it's gonna be. Oh, there we go. It's not very good. Another very low bleed rate. So I don't know how I screwed this one up so bad, unless I just left it and didn't realize. Because obviously I didn't want to spawn this close. And the only one I have put on is that one. Anyway, I'm hoping they kind of walk around the lake and leave some drink zones. That's why I'm kind of leaving them. Alright, so I just did a little search here on how many drink zones are on Teawara. And it says typically between 30 and 55. Most people's concise 35 to 40. I've got 41 right now. So I think I did a good job. Again, they're not really exactly on that dude's map, but we literally got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 there. That's a red deer. 3 there, that's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. I don't know if I counted that one. I won't this time. 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. I had some more somewhere. Might be here. Did I count those? I think I counted those. Anyway, I just went through it and counted them all. And I have at least 38 or so. I'm imagining some more will appear as I revisit because of deer that may have ran away or something before I was able to check them out. So, yeah, I'm going to run around a little bit more. And then I think we're going to start deciding on where our main zones are going to be. And recently I just watched a video like a few minutes ago as I went to the restroom. What the hell was I getting to? Oh, and it was a Lady Legend video. And she said you should start off with 16 main zones. And the reason for that is once you have all your zones open, you could start shooting them down to where you keep all the low-level ones there. And when you have all 16 at a good spot, or at least 8 of them at a good spot, you could take the tents from there and use them as pickup tents from your good ones. You know what I mean? Your main ones. Anyway, like I said, I'm just going to run around a little more. Oh, I think this is where I wanted to get to. Yeah. Going to have a look around this lake here and see if we can't discover any new ones. We are at the 1 o'clock time, so they'll all be leaving, but they'll leave their imprints as well. Like this might just be one. Look at that. Oh, but that's a red deer. Man, I hate when I do that. Alright, I just counted him again. We've got at least 35. I might have missed a couple. I keep fricking it up. Let's do it once more together. I'm going to do everything under the yellow line, right? So, nothing up here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 on this side, right? Then we'll go up here. That's a red. We'll go 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Then we got 1 over here, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. Which probably isn't all of them, but it's most of them. And I kind of wanted to get when I was going to cut that episode because I thought we were at 62 minutes and we're actually only at 32 minutes. So if I forgot to end my exit, pardon me. Anyway, let's get moving. Let's go here first. Now, I don't have tents at anything, so this is going to be a pain in the ass as well. But I'll meet you when I get over there. So I got to the first part, and I opened up another drink zone immediately. So I'm going to call that 36. That was this one right here. These guys must have already been opened. Now, is that their drink zone? Yeah, that must be this one, right? Okay, so I think I'm going to use that. These guys are going to flee. Well, you know what? I only see one male here. I think that's a... Oh, no, I don't. I see two. Alright, we're going to put our first tent right here. And then this way, maybe we don't scare some of the others away. Oh, it's going to be one of these. Well, we are still pretty far, right? I can't even see that. No, oh, there we go. Okay, so that didn't scare anybody away. Now we're going to go ahead and grab this thing. And I think I am going to try to set up 16 mains. Or at least as many as we can. Some of them are so close when you spawn in. Why is that? Oh, hold on. Idiot. They're leaving now, but that's okay. I'm going to put this here. Nobody seemed to have ran. And then this thing's too close now. Gonna put this one 250. Maybe like 240. I may as well make it 250. Okay, and that's technically our first one, even though we have one set up. Where did we set that other one up? I think I might have took it down already. Oh, over here. We had one set up. That was against that long river. We'll go check on that one before we do another one. But, now let's... Yeah, I think that's good. I think I'll leave that like this. I'm just going to have a little look here. Because I think... if we're lucky, once we're done shooting this, we could actually shoot a exterior zone. Since we're here. And they would be right over there. But I think once I shoot at these guys, they're going to run away. Which is probably more realistic. Okay, I'm going to go somewhere else. Oh, let's go check out these. Do we want to keep this as a main one? Over here. Now, which one I was obviously... I don't remember what I was doing. Let's see what happens when we land here. And I'm going to take one of the tents away. Okay, that made those flee. Where do I have my... Probably right over there. Yep, I see it. So which one's fleed? I don't get it. Oh, it was way too close. Way too close. So this one's probably shooting at this one, right? Let me get rid of this one. Oh, I thought those were deer. They're all bushes. Okay, and now I'm gonna zip over here. And I guess... Oh, no, I know what it was. Yeah, we gotta spawn in here to shoot these guys, right? That's probably more of what it is. We might, scare these guys away, too, if there's anybody there. That was just me. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Thought this one was good enough to put everything down now. And now I'm not really... Oh, I see him. Okay, perfect. Should I shoot? I don't think I want to shoot yet. I think I want to just get all this done. I'll shoot, he'll run a mile away. And then I'll take 10 minutes looking for him. Okay, so this is going to be our second zone. Main zone. Now I'll go find another spot. Alright, here's the next one I'm going to set up. I want to be about 250. Okay, nobody ran, that's good. And now we want to be about 170. Oh, they're leaving, but they were standing over there. This might not be the best angle when we come back, but we'll see. Put it right about here. And then we'll be shooting right around there. Alright, now. I just want to go run over there and make sure we had that drink zone uncovered. Actually, all I had to do was look at the map. Okay, so that's our third main zone. Now I'm gonna... These are all red. There's just one fallow there, but that's fine. Now I'm gonna go over here. Oh, we did that. Where should I go next? So we got 1, 2, 3, right? How about something... Oh, wait, we have 4? Let's go here. We haven't done this yet. Alright, so on this one, I'm just gonna wing it. It's too late. They already left, but I know there's a feed zone right there. Or a drink zone. So I'm going to throw this right here. Okay, and then I'm going to take a tent, of course, and put it at 250. Alright, let's test out what we've got so far. Because it's more challenging than I thought to lay out these zones because... Look at my call. I think that's as high as you can get. There's so many zones that are close together, and if I land in one, it scares away everybody else. But maybe that's got to be a thing, and you just go back to that one later in your rotation. I don't know. Alright, so this is a good time. So let's test our first one, which was down here. And let's just go right to the tent. Now again, I might see fallows fleeing, but that's okay as long as the zone I'm shooting at doesn't. Look at that. Like, literally. Okay, so from here... Oh, I don't want to... Alright, we're going this way. We should be able to run to our... Now, also I gotta remember when I spawn in like that, just be ready to shoot, right? Somebody might be right in there. And let's just hope this is a new feed zone, or watering zone. It is not. It's red deer. Okay, so where was I shooting this? See, that's what I mean. Which one? This one? Yeah, that's 153. That should be okay. Maybe they just hadn't... Wait a second. $150 is not okay. How come this keeps changing? Oh, I'm getting a little frustrated. Oh, well, they're too far away. Oh, I'll get back to you. Well, let's go to the next one. Although that's kind of dumb. Was it here, maybe? That's 207. I thought it would be here. But why did I put my thing there? I must have been shooting at that. I probably got to move this a little bit. Let's try another one. Why can't I go there? Okay, there's the deer. Okay, and this one's good. We shoot at those. Alright, that one worked. Let's go try... Let's go try one of these down here. Alright, they left, but that's fine, right? We want to run here. They just might not have rendered in yet. Okay, oh, they're just getting here. Those are three, those are the other ones. There should be a spot right here, too. I mean, that's fine. If not, we just move the tent up here and make it like that. They're calm, they're drinking. Okay, I've checked a couple of them, and out of like the 5 or 6 I checked, 4 are fine. Another 2 or 3 I have to look at. But I want to see if these guys are gonna run away when I shoot here. That was a terrible shot. Well, they ran away. And they didn't. That's very interesting. What are you doing, dude? Oh, you know I'm shooting, huh? Oh my god, I'm so bad. I'm so bad. And I think they ran away now. Oh no, they didn't. I don't want to shoot him from here, though. What I do want to do... is run a tent down. Or not a tent. Another, tripod. And then once I run down here, I could shoot these guys, right? And there's more there. Bro, did I hit him? I'm embarrassing myself. We'll get that back to normal. I remember being bad at first as well, and then picking it up later. Is there anything over here, bro? I forgot if I hit the first guy. Yeah, I did. Pretty good, too. I'm gonna go collect these kills, and then I'll go get the other ones. Alright, at least I got this one pretty good. And then, was there another? I don't even know if I hit that second one. Alright, so I got one good one out of each zone there. Happy about that. Oh, there he is. Or that's another one. That would be great. I gotta stop putting all this footage on here, too. Oh, so he found another one. Hold on, buddy. I see this guy. Alright, we got a gold. And I just shot one right now over here. I think I hit him pretty good. I'm gonna send Buddy on him, and then we'll go back over there and look. Bro, I had to get him, right? I think there's another one down there. Nope. Oh, so he found it. Alright, the bleed rate is very low, so I'm going to kind of bail on that one. Let me go just check this real quick. Alright, I came to another spot that worked out well, so that's 3 good ones I got. I didn't want to show you me shooting in case I was terrible, but we seem to have gotten that one pretty good. That is this spot. Let me make sure I mark that on my map. Alright. let me show you what I got done here. So these are 8 main zones. Some of them are on the same let me just do this too. Okay. Some of them are on like 2 on the same area where they're spread out enough where I could get them. Again, I don't know how I'm getting 16. I'm going to have to come look at some of these things now. But a lot of them are hard to get to. Like, even when you get to the distance you need, like the cliffs block your way and things like that. But I'll do that between this episode and next episode. But as far as this goes, I'm happy with 8 zones. There's a bunch of YouTubers that will tell you that's all you really need. I do like Lady Legend's idea because while you're going to your 16, you're going to be shooting down the other zones, and once you have one all shot down where you don't want to kill any more of the small one, or you don't have to kill any more of the small ones, then you can just condense down to 8. But this may be one of the few maps you really don't have to do that because they're so compiled together. We're going to go ahead and make it 11:30. And we're going to go ahead and do the whole run and see how many we can get. I'm guessing I have about 25 kills so far. We'll start keeping an exact count starting next episode, but right now I just want to check all these things. Alright, so the first place we'll go is over here. Now, all I want to do is see a group of deer that aren't getting scared by me. And that'll tell me I'm okay. Now, you might see some fallows running away like that. I don't know where they went. But that's because I'm not shooting for them. So we're going to see if we can find some here. And see how many we can get to before we have to actually change the time again. Okay, so this one, they're going to be over here. Or over here. Probably over here. Yep. And I don't see any there, but that could be because they haven't gotten here yet. Oh, there we go. They are here. Okay, so let's shoot these. I think I got them both. Again, I'll get better at whatchamacallit, shooting. Maybe we can shoot 2 one of these times, but I'm gonna go grab. Now, I think I'm gonna put pickup tents as well, since we're only using 8 right now. Yeah, and that's going to save me a bunch of time, because then I don't have to run across the river each time, right? Oh, I saw the blood splatter. That was a good shot. Where's Buddy? Come over here. Is he trying to run across the water? Anyway, let's go ahead and put a tent. Doesn't matter where. And let's go get our kills. Here he comes. Anyway, we could probably find these. They'll probably drop quick. At least that one. Good boy. Got a gold there. Nice. Now, I don't even see a blood splatter on the second one. And I already wasted so much time. What? Oh my god, it's 1:30. Did you find the other blood splatter? Where are you? I have no idea where he is. Why don't I... Oh, there he is. Alright, he was close too. So that was 2 perfect kills. That's awesome. Now I'm going to go down to this tent here and change the time again. But actually, you know what? You get the... Let's do one more, and then we'll end this episode. Again, I don't want a lot of useless footage. If it works, we're going to see it work next episode anyway. I'll go to, like, 10:30 this time. That might be a little early, though. And we'll go ahead to the next one, which is going to be over here. And also, you might have seen right there, there was there's literally a house right here, an outpost, so I could probably even take that tent back up, but for now we're good. Looks like we're gonna go right over here. Okay, now where are we shooting? We'll get used to this too. Right there it looks like. Like which way to look once we get on our thing. Okay, so we're right here. Oh, I know which one this is. And they're not here yet. It was a little early. Now, which way do they come from? Do they come from this way? Because that would be best. But I can also go across the lake here and see if they came to this one yet. I see some... Oh, that's red deer. Okay. Oh, this is my new one. I didn't show you guys me setting this one up. This one I didn't even put a tripod because thank God there was one of these structures to open. Oh, and look at it. It's different. I've never seen one like this. Hope it doesn't make a lot of noise. Okay, so these guys are gonna spawn over here, right? Nobody's spawning in now. Alright, this one is not working so great. Let's go ahead and try this one. Now, again, I don't know which... Oh, I think... Oh, we just did that one, right? Let's go up here and try these. A couple of them anyway. We'll hit this one. Hey, what's up, buddy? Again, fleeing, but that's okay, right? It's probably another group I'm not really hunting. I'm having kind of a hard time with this, I'm not gonna lie. But I will have it all worked out before we start the next episode, I promise. I don't think those were the ones I'm hunting for sure, but let's see these. If there's any. See, there's not. Why? Oh, it is still a little early. That could be it, I guess. I'm gonna wait around a little bit. Alright, this one looks like it's gonna work. As long as I get up here. By the way, I didn't wait around a little bit. Why are you fleeing? Well, it is only 126. They're not fleeing, though. That might have been a separate one in a solo zone. They're what? I'm not getting it. Oh, there's that dead one I never picked up before, too. I'm gonna make a crazy shot here. Yeah, right. Yeah, I'm gonna end it here, guys. I'll figure more stuff out. Maybe somebody will tell me something that I'm doing wrong. I think it just has a lot to do with distances, though. Let's see what we got down here. Now, this guy was another kill that I never found. I'm thinking it floated across the water. I always forget about that mechanic. And it's a gold. Guess we'll end up on that. And again, we'll have more figured out next time. As always, guys, thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.